Hey guys, so 8.3 is upon us and it is definitely time to grind some AP. So today we're gonna talk a little bit about how you can grind efficient AP, like now. This is not gonna be a video, this is the absolute fastest way to grind from 70 to 80 in Nick level. This is gonna be more of a video of this is how you spend less time grinding AP, still getting a lot out of it. So let's dive right into it. I'm going to give you 5 levels of different time investment and what you should be doing, like, to make the max out of your time spent to get AP. Hey guys, before we get too much into this video, I just want to let you know I stream over at twitch.tv/KillerChris every Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Sunday from around 6 o'clock in the evening here EU time. There's a link to my Twitch channel below, and links to our Discord and other social medias as well. Feel free to follow me there, join the Discord. We have a great community with a lot of nice people. So if you need someone to play with, that is definitely a good place to find them. So for the first tier, the first level of AP farming here, we are gonna be looking at emissary quests that awards AP and islands. Islands expeditions are really efficient to do the weekly. You get the map that can proc a AP mission where you can get a lot of AP from. If you hit a bonus with it, it's even more AP. These are the things here that I recommend doing for alts and for very casual players. We'll talk about the next levels here again, what you can do to improve even more. So these are like the first very easy things. And for level 2. Level 2, I want to talk about the PvP. You have the rated PvP, you can fill up this bar with conquest, and it gives you a chest. There is a lot of AP in this. Around 3.5 to 4,000 AP. It all depends on your rating. For me, I think I was at 1800 plus, around there, and I got 8 to 4,000 every time. So that's a really efficient way. It doesn't take too long, and it's fun gameplay. So if you're likely playing the game, do some PvP. I recommend filling it up. You can do your daily battlegrounds. That should fill it up a week if you do that every day. Just play a BG or play some arenas if you are a bit more into the rated PvP. That's one of the things. Even if you are a PvE player, I recommend doing it. It's super efficient, especially if your guild has some requirements. Many guilds have requirements to get AP, and this is one of the things I recommend do to get easy, fast AP. Also, Mythic Plus. Do a weekly Mythic Plus. As you can see, I haven't done mine here yet. I still have that to do. Weekly Mythic Plus to get a nice chunk of AP. And the AP reward always from these two things always comes after the weekly reset, where the artifact knowledge kicks in. So it takes a chunk of the required AP needed for the next level, which is alright, level 3 here. Now we're getting into the bit more tricky stuff. Some of the stuff that many of you likely know, some of you might not know. So, saving turn-ins for the weekly reset after the artifact knowledge, as we had it in Legion, it was called. Now it's just, is that a thing that happens every weekly reset? They chop, I think it's 25 or 30% of the artifact power required for the next level of our necklace. So, if you save your turn-ins for after that, save your Paragon chest, save your emissaries. You can have 2 emissaries saved up till after the weekly reset. So if you do them on Tuesday, you don't turn them in, and you turn them in Wednesday, then you get even more AP. You get a more value out of it. One of the things that I also heavily recommend turning in that I missed in the recording of the second one is turning in the Warfront turn-ins. If you turn those in, we get a nice amount of AP. You can get 1500 AP per day. Costs a little bit of gold, but it's worth it. And some order resources and whatever. You can pick up all the items required on the auction house fairly easily, especially with the new auction house that is super nice. Well done, Blizzard. So we want to save our turn-ins, and what we also want to start looking at here is we want to start looking at the map and start looking at the world quest, because some of these world quests are really easy to do, especially like some of these that kill them up 325 AP, 280 AP. I definitely recommend going in and doing those. They are fairly easy. One thing I would point my torch to, anything that rewards AP that isn't a pet world quest, unless you're really good with pet battling. I am terrible at pet battling, so I don't do those. But anything in Nashitar that rewards AP, because the AP rewards from Nashitar are generally much higher, and they are much more efficient. They are faster to complete. So go and do those. Except for this one, which in substance. That one can take a super long time. So if you don't feel like spending 20 minutes on a world quest, don't do this one here. Deep Coil Cleansing, it's nightmare for you. I don't recommend doing this one. If you want to hardcore grind AP, sure, I'll do it. Alright guys, so for level 4, we're gonna head into the island expedition. And you want to like spam through islands as fast as you can. And this is good because like it gives you a steady amount of AP, and you can clear the islands in 3-4 minutes if you're quick. And then you get doubloons from the islands as well that you can turn in for another 700 AP once you have 100 of them. Or you buy a quest item which you can turn in for 700 AP. Allow me to show you. So these here, Island Floods and Shimmering Shell, Golden Beetles and stuff are AP quests. And they give 700. It's like, let me see if I can find them. Solve the riddle. Stuff like this here. AP. And find the owner of the compass. AP. So, 700 AP per of those you get. And you get 450 AP per island invasion you complete. So what you want to do is you want to have a tank. And you want to have 2 DPS. You want one of those DPS to be really good at cleaving down stuff. And you want a DPS to be really, really good at doing gathering. Or you want a DPS to gather, so a fast DPS preferably. Any DPS can really do that. Then you want the cleave DPS and the tank DPS to run either side around the island and pull as much as you feel comfortable with. And then you want to meet up somewhere in the middle. So you have these huge amount of mobs here running towards you. Be careful of much that root and stun you. While doing this here, you can easily get stunned, and then you have 50 mobs just chopping you down in half a second. Not very efficient. So, you want to meet up. You want the tank to dismount first. Grab some aggro. I recommend Demon Hunters and DKs for this. Due to the Sigil of Chain and Mass Grip. Really, really good mechanics. And you want as a DPS to like let the tank have a little second. Then you want to, if you're a rogue, you want to use Tricks of Trade here. Very important. And cleave down the edge as fast as you can. As much damage. Make sure you pick up the little Azurite orbs that heal you. And be really, really efficient with that. A death can really ruin your timing here. And this is only efficient if you do it well and fast. So once you're doing that, the third DPS runs around and gathers all the empty camps of AP. And yeah, joins the fight once he's done. Depending on how much AP there is, you can just walk out and gather more AP, or you can pull some more mobs and cleave them down. This is probably the fastest way to cleave, or to clear the mythic islands. You need some good geared people if you're gonna do the big pulls. If you're in a mythic raiding guild, that should not be a problem to find. I'm sure there's loads of people who want to spam islands with you. And so that's it for level 4. And I'm just gonna go straight into level 5 because it's really only if you can't do level 4. So level 5, you wanna like just clear all the world quests. If you wanna spend as much time as you can, and go into just getting as much AP as possible without having to like grind islands over and over. Clear the map of world quests. That should give you quite a lot of AP, and it should also give you reputation. For Paragon boxes that you can turn in after the reset and get even more AP. And that is going to be it for this video here. And I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe if you like my channel here. And for more content, I have more guides coming up for DPS guides for many melee classes. And I have a Twitch channel as well, as I mentioned before. Don't forget to leave a comment and a like and a dislike, whatever you thought of the video. And I hope you learned at least a little bit. I know this is probably much readily available content to most of you, or knowledge to most of you people. I hope you enjoyed, guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!